Hey guys, you need to come in here and check this out. I'm fixing to do an intro of what we're fixing to do, but we're at Bienville Outdoors, used to be Bienville Plantation. Y'all come check this out. We're gonna catch some big bass tomorrow, but I want to say thanks to the Starbright guys for setting this weekend up for us, and Ken Duke from Fishing Tackle Retailer. He's the one that actually is responsible for this, but come check this out. It's pretty cool in here. Just cool or what? Check out this lodge. What's up, guys? Welcome to Blair Wiggins Outdoors. We are down here on a special weekend right after ICAST, and I tell you, if you've ever been to ICAST, you need a relaxing weekend after that. We got Ken Duke from Fishing Tackle Retailer. We are down at Bienville Outdoors, formerly known as Bienville Plantation. New owner, Adam Baker. He's going to tell you a little bit about it, but first Ken Duke's going to tell a little bit about what's going on this weekend. He set the whole thing up. We're down here. I'm down here with the Starbright crew, so Ken, take it over, brother.
Blair, I'm thrilled to be here. We got about 30 folks. We got media people, we got manufacturers, we've got a group of industry insiders here. And we're all excited to be at Bienville Outdoors because Adam Baker, his partner, and his team are resurrecting a legendary big bass fishery. Adam, when did you guys purchase the property?
About 2 years ago, we purchased it.
And you've got big plans. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're currently opening new lakes that have been closed for many years that no one's, been in there to fish or manage. We're, changing all the infrastructure. We're doing some offshore structure, putting new ramps in new lakes. We have a couple of new builds where were former mines where they would mine the minerals, the phosphates. So we have some really deep lakes, and after they reclaim the land, we go ahead and stock it with, a lot of fish and bass and bait and vegetation. So we just want to constantly keep opening more lakes and managing the lakes properly that we have here that haven't been managed for the past couple of years very, very well.
I heard there's a Bill Dance lake here.
There is a Bill Dance lake.
I just got done doing some Bill Dance shows with him a couple of months ago, and we caught some good stuff out of some phosphate pits. And if it turns into, I'm sure it's that. I've heard the stories from this place. I actually got to hunt here like 17 years ago. Got a nice buck with my buddy, and it was a great place then. And I'd love to see what you can turn it into. Ken, appreciate you putting everything together.
My pleasure, Blair.
Adam,
Glad you're
thanks
here.
for resurrecting this place. It's going to be great. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to have some big bass coming up. We'll see you in the morning on the water.
Blair Wiggins Outdoors is brought to you by Starbright, blending technology with performance since 1973. Seagar, always the best. Lose, feel the difference. Coastal Conservation Association, Florida, the voice of recreational anglers for over 35 years. DOA Lures, the unfair advantage. Mirrolure, turn on the bite anywhere. And by Costa Sunglasses, see what's out there.
What's up, guys? We finally made it out to these pits out here, and if you've never fished these marl pits up North Florida or South Florida, anywhere around, they are absolutely awesome. They hold a ton of fish. Some ponds are, look beautiful water like this, and some's real lime green water, kind of looks like the Keys. I guess that's the phosphate still mixed in with it a little bit.
It is phosphate, algae bloom, stuff like that. The phosphate helps the algae bloom grow, so that turns them green a little bit.
Cool beans. Well, after that killer dinner last night up at the lodge here at Bienville, man, it was absolutely awesome. So we got Ron Ryals with us today. We're going to see if we can catch you some bass on today's show. So y'all stick around and see what we can do here. I haven't heard Danny or Gregor, so I think they're probably not doing much either. Because you'll hear Gregor. I feel like fish. Yep.
That'll work. Oh yeah.
This will be my biggest fish on the show right here, biggest bass. If you can get a hold of him.
Oh, don't do that.
That should work.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Look at that.
That
Be
shall
careful with that
work.
hook. It's right in the bottom of the mouth.
That should work right there.
Look at the belly on that fish. That fish looks like it's almost fixing to spawn. It's been eating so good.
Look at that. What a gorgeous specimen of a bass.
They are pretty, aren't they?
A bass. It's weird. Some bass, you'll fish them in some areas and their whole eye will be black. And sometimes you can see the pupil and everything.
Yes, sir. I don't know what causes that, but that fish does not have a mark on it. I mean, she is pretty.
She is definitely a pretty one. Yes, sir? That is a pretty one.
That is. That's what we're here for.
You're free.
There she goes.
There she goes. It amazes me that, you know, how in the world they see a bait or something like that. I know they feel it,
Right.
but
Yeah,
this has amazed me because he goes 2 feet under the water and
It's
just
gone.
disappears.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it
Y'all
is.
stay tuned. We're gonna get re-rigged with some new worms. I'm gonna be throwing my new DOA, and that is, what color do you think that is? June bug?
It's not a June bug. I think it's a black and purple. I'd have to look and see what they
Black
call
and purple.
it. Yeah.
We'll get the name for you in the bait check, so it's working. We'll be right
It
back.
is working. There you go.
That could be a good one there, brother.
Oh, yeah. That'll work.
Yes, sir.
You gotta get away where you can find him. I'll grab her.
That one will work there,
That
brother.
one will work. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Look at there. That'll work.
Look at that fish, y'all. That's the way to do it in Bienville. Now, what's your average size bass in here?
It's hard to say. It really depends on the day.
Well, they sure are pretty. They don't have any scars on them. And you say y'all will come shock them and move them from pond to pond?
We will
sometime?
if we have one that's overpopulated or we need more in a lake that doesn't have as many in them. We'll shock them and move them, or we'll catch them and move them.
Look at that. That's a 3-pound fish. You wonder why they're called largemouth bass? Almost get my hand in there, but that is an incredible fish. The most popular fish to catch in the world. And there he goes.
There he goes.
Cool beans. Thank you,
Good deal.
sir.
Yes, sir. Good job.
On the purple worm. The purple people eater.
I'll catch this one right here, though.
There you go.
Not a big one, but I'll sure take it.
It's a bass. It is
It
a
is a-
targeted species.
It is, yes, sir. That will work.
That's coolie side. Let's see if there's another one over there.
There you go. Maybe there's 2 of them in there.
That's a good one there.
Yeah, as good as slow as they've been biting, we're glad to have them. It
Like
don't
I
matter what
said,
size they are,
they're all
right?
good. Some are just better than the others.
That's it. He wanted to come back in the
I
boat.
love when they do
I
that.
do too. That's so fun. Yeah, I've tried to duplicate that on purpose a few times and make them do that, and I can't ever do it. If I do it just on accident, it works.
They got the heaters going on today, don't they?
Man, it is. It's the dog days of summer. It's definitely been a hot one so
Oh,
far.
yeah, that streak they've had out west, and I saw the prediction of it for the week, and it was like 100, 105. It was all 100 for the whole week.
Yes, sir. It's miserable. That's the good part about what we do out here, though. At Bienville, we can split up the days. You can fish in the morning while it's cool. Then we go in for a little while, get some lunch, hang out in the cabin, you know, cool off, rest, and then go back in the afternoon. We're doing that during the summer to keep keep it cool so you can enjoy yourself fishing instead of get so hot.
Well, I've had heat stroke a couple times. You know, if that's what y'all do, I'm ready to do it. 'Cause
There you go.
brother, it is absolutely. He said dog days of summer. It is dog days of summer. It is probably, I don't know. These things here on the boat are about 1,000 degrees. And
Yes,
the
they
carpet's
are.
about 500 degrees. But y'all stay tuned. We're gonna go back to the lodge here. We're gonna cool off. Maybe change some clothes, maybe change boats, you never know. It's a weekend after ICAST and we're just here having some fun. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be right back here at Bienville Outdoors. All right, folks, time to show you what Ron and I were out there using today at Bienville Outdoors. And let me tell you, that place is absolutely incredible. You know, DOA makes a lot of saltwater baits, and they just started making freshwater baits. And I tell you what, I've gotten bitten by the green bass bug, y'all, and it is a lot of fun. You catch a lot of fish. And one thing I noticed with bass fishermen out there is that they do not like to throw leader material, and I do not know why. There's a few of them out there that do, but the bass are getting big, they're getting smart, and if they do get conditioned to seeing a line and getting hooked, they're gonna, shy away from a bait if they see a line. So Seaguar fluorocarbon disappears in the water, freshwater, saltwater. This is the blue label, and they've got a lot of different types of leader out there, so check them out when you do give them a shot. But the blue label is what I like. It's the toughest they make, and it'll definitely improve your fish catching. Eagle claw hooks, I've used them my entire life. I've put my trust in those hooks to catch a plethora of different types of fish out there. So there's a lot of different size hooks, a lot of different twists in a hook that you might like, but you just got to get out there and try the ones that you like and size your hook to the fish that you're chasing. You do all that and you're going to catch a lot more bass. We'll see you on the water. Oh, there's one.
Yep.
I only got some. It don't feel like a bass though.
Yeah, a little one. Hey, we'll take him.
We'll take him today, brother.
Yes, sir.
So that's the size it's eating out there.
Yep.
You know how I was talking in that other pond we were in, Ron, that how black their eyes are and those you can see their pupils? And that one there is definitely a lot darker than those other fish.
It definitely is, yeah.
Grow up and be a biggin. Oh, there's fish. Oh, let it go. He
Did he?
stopped it. Been that little in the head.
Mm-hmm.
There he is, son. Get him.
That's a little
Better?
better maybe, or he's in some grass. He's a little better, but not much.
He had 3 pounds of grass on him. That'll add a little bit.
They are so strong though.
They are.
Golly, they fight. Even for a little one. He's just digging. Come up here, little guy. We want to look at you for a minute. Come on. Like I said, he thought he was bigger than he is, but
They are pretty.
they are.
Oh, they're not cool at all. They're warm.
Oh, yeah. Well, the water temperature's 86 degrees already this morning.
Dang.
He wasn't going anywhere.
That's a good barb on that hook. What is that? Little bass. I've seen it where skeet reefs would have come out of his skin just to catch one more of that size.
That's right. That one just picked it up, and that bait was just falling, dead sticking it. Kind of like that one. Talk about it, and another one does it.
Might need to change colors.
Hey, they're
better
getting
fish.
bigger.
A little better fish on that one.
They're getting bigger. Grab him either way. It was just floppy. Turn around here, little guy.
So
Hey.
white fluke tail.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, they're getting a little bigger, so that's the way we need to go. We
Yeah,
keep
that
going
looks
in that
kind of
direction.
silver, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Man, what a beautiful fish. No
There.
marks on him.
No marks.
Have you ever eaten one out of here?
I have.
Yeah.
When we catch some, little ones to manage it, to get some of the males out so we can,
Now, how do you
Makes-
tell the difference between a male and a female?
well, when you keep them, the ones we keep are around 14 inches or so, if we do keep some, but it's pretty rare. And those are be like 80% males.
Yeah.
So just mainly the smaller ones. Any bigger fish we let go, and so they can be caught again. But we keep very few. That's a very managed thing that we do. We mainly move them
Yeah.
to another lake if we keep any like that.
Just throw them in the live well and put them in a new spot, huh?
Yep.
Well, before it gets to be 1,000 degrees, you want to go try that new lake, or you want to?
Sure.
All right, guys. We're gonna rig up, pull the boat out. We're gonna go to a spot that it doesn't have as many trees. That's why they call it New Lake. They just made it. It's about 5 years old. A lot of little fish in there, so hopefully we can get in there and at least catch a bunch of numbers. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be right back with Ron Ryals, right out of Bienville Outdoors.
Yeah, it goes to those far trees through there, and then there's a little bit more like to this tall tree that you can see on the other side of this hill. There's a little pocket right in there. Yeah, it's not very big. Yeah, I'll get you turned along this edge and hopefully catch one out of these trees. You know there's one just sitting in the shade chilling.
There we go.
Oh no! Oop, the line's right there.
Yep, line's right there, brother. I'm gonna hand line this one in.
Oh, it's sinking quick.
He's on there.
Is he? Yes, he is.
Now that's the way to catch a bass in Bienville. Right there, brother.
That was fun.
I was fixing to say, he hammered it about like 1.5 pounds, he wasn't that big.
That line started sinking the closer we got. I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
oh goodness, are we gonna get it?
You swallowed that one too. Let that lucky little bass go. You didn't have to swim around with a bunch of line hanging out of your mouth.
That's right.
God, they're so pretty. And it's weird they don't have the bars.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
When the water in some of the lakes gets clear, they get that lateral line a little bit more defined, but
Yeah.
it depends on the water clarity.
See you later, dude. Well, thank you, sir. Give
Yes,
you a little
sir.
slime.
Yes, sir. Gotta have that fish line.
And as y'all can tell, the temperature is up big time right now. But
Yes, it
hey,
is.
we're still catching. We are still catching. Middle of the day bass, we gotta love it.
Yep. That noise. There's a fish. If I can catch up.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. He might have him a
Might have some shoulder there.
Oh, that ain't no turtle.
We'll take him.
That ain't no turtle. You know, this looks like one that we could go to the lodge on.
It might.
He had a whole lot of attitude, didn't he?
He thought he was a giant. I just swing him.
See?
Yeah.
He thought he sure acted a whole lot bigger than that.
He
didn't
did. He did. He's still thinking he's bigger than that.
Nice.
But hey, it's another fish, so it's fun.
Another fish in the middle of the summer day, dog day summer.
That's it.
And off he goes, brother.
That's it.
That ain't a bad fish. I think we can close it on that one too.
That'll work.
Because it is so hot out here. I mean, this is probably about the hottest weather I think I've ever fished in.
It's pretty hot.
You get back in these pits and they're dug out and you got the trees around. There's just no airflow.
There's
so
very little. That's
drink
for
plenty
sure.
of water when you come to Bienville Outdoors because you're going to need it, especially in the summertime, because you're going to catch fish all day. Especially with Ron here. He will put you on the fish, does everything he can. In Bienville, they're trying to resurrect it, right?
Yes, we are.
And y'all are bringing it up to the standards that hopefully everybody once knew it.
Yes, we are. That's
So-
the plan, is to update everything and bring it back to what it's supposed to be.
Cool beans. So if anybody wants to come and book a trip out of Bienville, check it out. You can do,
Bienville.com is the website, or you can call the numbers right on the website or on the Facebook page. We've got all kinds of social media, just Bienville Outdoors or Bienville.com.
Cool beans. Or go to the website, Blair Wiggins Outdoors. We'll put it up there along with the show right here, and you'll be able to come here and book a trip, go with Ron. How many guides they got working up here?
We've got about 25 total or so right now.
So they got plenty of room too. Till next week, don't forget about the website, Blair Wiggins Outdoors. Make sure you keep up with all of our social media sites out there and find out what we're up to and where we're going to be. And hopefully it's going to be someplace a little bit cooler next time. Appreciate it, Ron. That was
Thank
an awesome
you.
day.
Yes, sir. I've enjoyed
it. We'll see y'all on the water.
Blair Wiggins Outdoors is brought to you by Starbright, blending technology with performance since 1973. Seagar, always the best. Lose, feel the difference. Coastal Conservation Association, Florida, the voice of recreational anglers for over 35 years. DOA Lures, the unfair advantage. Mirrolure, turn on the bite anywhere. And by Costa Sunglasses, see what's out there.
There he is.
I got it, boys! He's a monster. Hey, this is like downsizing to catch the fish that are biting at the time.
That's right.
And right now, these are the only ones making a scene right now. You cute little bass. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, come out of the weeds. I saw him. I think he came off though. Did you see the flash?
No, I didn't see him.
I think he came off.
Looks like.
No, he's still there.
Still on there.
Come out of there. This ought to be fun. He took off.
Ought to be interesting.
Yes, it will. He's still there. I still feel him. I just don't know what to do to try to get him out there.
Well, you saw how I hand lined that other one in, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Learn from the best.
Hey. Thank you.
Reminds me of the guys down in Amazon tours. Except that they jump in the water.
They jump in the water to
They
get
jump
him?
in the water
Yeah,
to
no,
get
I'm not. I'm not. Look at the belly on that fish. Healthy one anyway. Oh, look. Hey,
What's that?
you can see a fish tail.
Golly. Check that out.
Ow! Brand, you bought it with your foot?
Yeah.
That's why that belly's so full. You got a fish, a belly full of fish. And he was eating a worm.
Gluttons.
Wow, he came untangled from all them grapevines.
Fish on. He's swimming right to me.
Oh my.
That's a good fish.
Yes, it is. That is a good one. Oh yeah.
Oh, he don't like that DOA in his mouth.
He swallowed it. Got him. Hey,
That'll work.
that'll work.
That'll work well. That will work well. How about that, guys?